I'm a Misha from Myanmar. I'm a chief of the project Remove of Tulan Battery 2021 in Korea IDs.
Hi, I'm David Angelo Dawang from the Philippines, and I'm proud to say that I became an intern at Work to Learn by Korea.
Hi, I am Vandi. I'm from Cambodia. I'm 23 years old. I'm actually a third year student as well, majoring business communication and media. And I am one of member of the Work to Learn Part 3 as well, preparing by Kenya.
Hi there, I am Pooja Gupta from New Delhi, India. I was a part of Work to Learn team and we worked for Kriya Foundation.
What a nice day to you all. My name is Raisin Coronado, 19 years old, from the Philippines. I am part of the marketing and media division and the social media team, wherein my duties are to create the formats for posting on social media platforms and to handle those in terms of the caption and the memes.
The time when I first knew about this organization, my reaction was, wow, this is interesting. And I thought that this organization has a great objective and goal. That's why when I have the chance to apply on this organization, I grabbed it. During my first day as an intern, I felt excited yet nervous at the same time because I'll be able to know and talk to people from different countries. But I don't know how to communicate with them. Well, during the first day, I'm bad at communicating. I can speak English fluently, and when I'm being asked, I was like, yeah, yes, okay. I was not that good at communicating using English language, so after that first day, I practiced wherever I go, whatever I do. I try to speak in English, then listen to some videos, movies with English audio so that I'll get used to it. So that's one of the positive things I have experienced in this program. I developed myself. Well, honestly, I'm a shy person. Uh, I don't communicate a lot, although most of the time I took the initiative to talk to someone. But behind that, it's all wordness, being tense, overthinking. Like, did I say it right? Did I say it good? Especially when I'm communicating using English language. But as we go along and um, as we continue on this program, I'm getting used to it, and yeah, eventually I was having fun. The whole program is interesting. Is interesting. From the projects that we have done, the development we have gained for ourselves, and the informations we have learned with each other. Yes, of course. Our number one problem is communication. I noticed that our batch has a quite lack of communication. We haven't talked much. Our group chats were quiet, and even the meetings we had. It's not that active, and I guess it happened on the first 2 weeks of our program. We haven't updated the team every day, and some of us haven't attended the weekly meeting we had. Some didn't attend the meeting at all, and not saying the reason why. Eventually, we have to make a decision. So from the team with 8 people, we only have 7 left. During the program, I learned a lot. I learned a lot when we're doing the projects we proposed, because that's when all the brainstorming started, and that is the time we break the barrier of communication between each other, between each member of our team. We communicate a lot better. We learned more about each other, and we shared some funny moments. I learned quite a lot in this organization. I developed myself, my communicating skills, and in just a short period of time, together with my teammates, we have done projects that I didn't expect. And I'm happy and I'm proud to say that we did it. With that, all the experiences and good memories with the organization is what I will use and cherish in the future. I think communication is very important, especially in these days, and also being active on the program and within your team, because when you have these aspects on your team, great ideas will rise, and new friendships will made. So thank you, Work to Learn by Korea, by giving me an opportunity to be part of your organization. I hope this organization will last long and inspire many people. Once again, this is Dave and Angelo Dawang from the Philippines. Thank you.
So as a being a project chief of this program is a creative journey for my life ever because I have got a lot of experience and have a chance to expand my network. The project that I created depend on how can I brainstorming for my projects because all the projects are reflects to my effort on it. I have learned experience on project management, time management, and team performing. So because I have a responsibility for meeting schedule, project outline, and timeline for my team member. My biggest challenge is anxiety. So I have a lot of pressures to be worked on project deadline. So this is my biggest challenge. And then we are working from different backgrounds of people and personality. That is why we have working on different times so to got the exact decision for projects. I was helping for my team member for their tasks and project guideline and also reminders to them all the tasks to be finished on time. I have got a great help from my team member so and some kind of good suggestion and escape from them. I would like to say thank you very much and I'm happy to working with you guys and hopefully I would like to see you soon in next time. Have a good day, have career. Bye bye.
I thought that it is like a project that we are going to work for a company or the organization that they already set up. But in reality, it looked different. For that project, we are working as a team and we are going to find something new about that project. Like my team used to create a webinar. We invite any speaker from Asia to share about mental health. And one more thing, we created a podcast series. We have different speakers with different topic that we are sharing in that podcast. This is what in reality. I think for what I learned about that project, I think communication skill. It's as great for me because we are different country, different culture, different language, or something else that different. But we still can connect each other. We can talk or we can share about they for what they have. Like me, I share them as well. I think that the most interesting that I discovered while I was working, I think, is working as a team. Like I said before, we are different. We are different country, culture, language, or something else. But working as a team is really important. We have never met each other by face to face. We just know by this program, and then we work as a team. We always meeting weekly or we share or then I think the more interesting that I discover in that program, I think working as a team. Like I said before, we are actually different culture, language, or country, something like that. And we have never met each other even one time by face to face, but we still can work as a team. We connect each other, we share, we learn. So I think it looked like interesting. One of the key that I think it is the problem, I think understanding. Sometimes for me, I think that I can't understand much about what they are talking about because of like English pronunciation. Sometimes we are meeting, but I got a little bit thing that I understand, and then yeah, this is my problem. I think for other member, I think time because we are different location, different time zone. So sometimes it's hard to set up the time for our meeting, for our working. For the most challenge, I think that time management. Actually, I'm a university student. I need to do any assignment that the professor or the lecturer give me, and I'm also a full-time staff. I'm working for a private media company, and I'm also have a small business that I'm running now. And then I working with work to learn as well. So I think time management is the most challenging for me. For the most powerful learning, I think first working as a team, and the second is communication skill. It's very much important that I have learned. I think my team have me a lot, but one thing they did for me that I remember is try to explain me for what we are going to do in the next project, in the next event, or in the next time. This is, I think, that I have learned from my team. For what I have done, I think that a technical team. I actually am working in a media company, so I think that I have a skill that I'm going to apply in the social media. That this is a thing I can help them about that. I think for what I'm proud of is we did it. Actually, we have only 3 months. We do 2 projects, and we did it with a great job. Everyone with, like, the first one is webinar, educator meet talk. We invite any different speaker from Asia, like my country as well. And the second one is a podcast series. We invite speaker to share the idea about business, health, gender, or something else that we did. In the future, I think that communication skill is one of the best for me to apply, because, like I said before, I work with a different Asians young, so I think that communication skill is really important and reflect that we need it so much in our life. Okay, I think that's all for me. Thank you so much for your watching. If you are interested in internship program, work to learn project by Kenya, please follow any Kenya social media platform. Thank you so much. Bye bye.
It was a social foundation based on virtual platform where the individuals belong to different nations. We together formed a team for the time period of October to December 2021. We worked together to bring a social awareness on various topics like virtual stress and management. We were divided in 3 teams. In my time period, I was part of this event management team where I was required to form and curate promotional material that could help us collaborate with other institutions of similar interest. We together made posts and wrote content for our virtual platforms. Okay, moving on, I was also the chief of the team where I, along with Michelle, was required to to basically unite our direction of thought, and we were supposed to give a direction to the brainstorming that used to take place in our team. So that also involved a lot of communication skills along with understanding. The problems that we faced were of communication. We all had a common language of English, but the accent was very different, and that led to a number of misunderstandings. Being the chief, our main goal was to ensure youth's participation and advocacy, and we used to coordinate between our team members for the same. For educators meet talk, we centered around various topics, and the main one was how to balance time for studies as well as ourselves, along with how to overcome stress while the studies were going on virtually on the online mode, and thirdly, how to overcome the burnout that has already taken place. Moving on, for the X project, we conducted podcast series. We held interviews, and in that also I participated on the front. Interviewed Miss Arkangel Kirintara from Norway, and the topic was how to manage studies along with work life. She was an inspiration in herself, and I enjoyed interviewing her. Apart from the work that we did for the audience, we ourselves learned a lot from our mentors, and our team members. It was a very enlightening experience where everyone came with their own brains and attitude. Everyone was very helpful and they helped each other a lot with their respective tasks. When we used to be not able to meet the deadlines, the meetings used to be shifted and everyone was very interactive as well as active during the whole tenure. I love the experience and the work the Kriya Foundation is doing, as the impact is very visible and directly on the right audience.
Now that the project of Work to Learn is over, I would like to share some of my thoughts and insights into what I feel and experience all throughout the journey. I was initially taken aback by the notion that I had been accepted in this completely new experience, in which I would meet new people and learn from them. In general, I believe that this project Work to Learn was a terrific initiative since it allows the youth to perform and demonstrate their ability in a variety of ways that are beneficial not only to us but to others. I'd say the majority of my sentiments were good. Excuse me. Furthermore, it aids us in becoming conscious of an event that will lead us to welcome what is to come. I know that all of the things we've done, no matter how minor or large, have an impact on society today. I realize that despite our cultural differences, we keep our unity via communication and understanding, which allows us to relate to one another and experience what the other feels. Furthermore, I have learned to communicate with others in a more formal manner, which I may put to use in academics and other initiatives. I also observed that I was improving in the sense that I was learning more about myself, my potential, and my capacity to work independently and cooperatively. I learned that communication is crucial in sharing information and views with others since it provides us with a feeling of direction and understanding of the individuals we're speaking with. Furthermore, I discovered that in order for a project to succeed, it is not always necessary to be tolerant of everything, but there must be group discipline. For me, the most difficult period was when I was unwell for a week or two and didn't contribute much to the group, which was quite upsetting. However, I did my best to interact with them so that they would not be concerned about me, which is a crucial component of employment. One of the most powerful learning moments for me was around the time when I had a lot on my plate, such as when it was finals week and I had other extracurricular activities to attend to, as well as when I had to edit posters for the project. It was the most effective learning experience since I was able to use my head and adapt to my circumstances. Talking about my teammates, they also indirectly helped me a lot by always being present and updated in the initiatives, which kept me encouraged to keep continuing. I've learned a lot from them, not just in terms of employment, but also as a student, friend, and a person going through the stages of youth and confronting several obstacles. I assist others by leading a studious lifestyle so that they may be inspired as well. Aside from that, I connect with them and provide assistance in their current circumstances so that they do not feel alone in this effort and are not overwhelmed by the number of duties that must be completed. I am most proud of the posters I have created because I put so much effort into them and I really enjoy making them. I'm pleased with how the public reacted to the topic. It also improves my knowledge and talents in producing these graphic designs, and being able to share them with others is a wonderful trait. I'll most likely apply all I've learned to everything I do, from joining other groups so I can share my newfound knowledge and talents with them, to thoroughly honing and developing my skills in designing additional posters. In addition, I may utilize this in my future profession as an architect to demonstrate my communication abilities when speaking with clients, developing beautiful inventive building designs, and much more. I believe that only through communication can there be so-called teamwork. If the people inside the group can comfortably talk it out, speak out all the concerns and fix all the misunderstandings, then it will produce a great output wherein everyone has obtained a sense of teamwork. And that's it for my reflection. Thank you for listening, and thank you for letting me be a part of this wonderful project. Till next time, bye!